Aries, welcome to your Lionsgate reading here on the Astroflower. We're going to be reading on top of the collective reading here. If you want to see that, you'll see it on our channel there. I'll vaguely explain as we go through, just so it'll help you to put yourself in the manifestation mode in accordance to the collective as well. Because it is Lionsgate, it's all about the manifestation. We're going from the 8th of August through to the 30th of August. With the supermoon, which is going to really fix the manifestation into place. So it's a lovely progression that we've got going on here. Hope you have a lovely reading. Overall energies, you get the Emperor. Yeah, own it. Own it. Own it. And I saw this in your weekly reading last week, which is for this week, by the way, for the Lionsgate reading this week. And owning it. Yeah, this is... Yeah, owning it. There's, the collective energy, the collective energy of the collective reading was using our intuition to manifest the physical, manifest it into reality, basically. And you're going to own it. You can own it. This could be really, really good for you. Oh, I've got this dog back. Hello. What are you doing? You hurt your foot. Come here then. Hello. Yes, you're all wet. You're all wet. Lovely little dog. You're all wet, you are. Yeah. So, yeah, sorry about that. Yes, owning it. Owning your inner vision. Trust your inner vision. Follow your inner vision. Really flow through it. Really flow through it. Let's see what's going on your karmic mission for your relationships. Playing smart, because we know what we need to do in order to manifest a unification. And it doesn't mean everyone thinking the same thing. That's not what unification is. It's just understanding, having some basic ground rules of sort of kind of going, we're all in this boat together, no matter where you are in the world. And it's better if you have a great time here. That's the general understanding. That's what the good can come out of it. And here is playing smart and what we need to do in order to manifest that. And you get the 3 of Cups. Yes. Spread that love, Aries. Spread that love. Spread that confidence that the Aries, that the Emperor has. You know, it's you've got that ram's horn on there of the Emperor card. It is really you. And I think you are stepping really into your power. And it's going to make you the toast of the town, and you've got to take that position. Take that position, please, Aries. You know what I mean? I know enough Aries in my life that when they do it fully with their heart and they really engage, and it's beautiful, there's no one better to have at the helm. Basically, you know, you can shout orders at me, and I'll be following them. Take the helm. Take the helm and really enjoy it. Invigorate all that sort of relation, that sort of joyous sort of socializing time. The universe here, we've got influence. It's the 10 of Cups we had from the universe, clarified by the 5 of Cups. So basically walking away from disappointment towards happiness, towards the reality of what can be. That's what the 10 of Cups is all about, is saying here. Walk towards that reality. The truth of what us as a collective we can do, and you can do that within your life. And you get the 8 of Cups, walking away from that disappointment, walking towards the sun, walking away from the unknown, and discovering, because you are moving into that 3 of Cups, you're discovering an aspect of you that is very joyous and has a lot of authority by the looks of it. And that's what the universe wants you to do, is walk towards it. Walk towards that sunshine. What are the things that are holding us back? Now, in the collective, we have the 9 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. And I was sort of saying that there's a lot of emotional, energetic sort of input into the collective. You know, when we get behind something collectively, we really do get behind it. But unfortunately, that's been used against us in a way to make us sort of kind of going, I've got to beat that other person. I've got to be better than that other person. No, you just got to be the best example of ourselves. And then we can we can take back the emotional power, empowerment of individual empowerment in a really beautiful way. So that's what's sort of been holding us back. What was holding you back? you going on your mission. Should I, shouldn't I don't know, will the world accept it? That's their problem, man. That's their problem. Who cares? You know, as long as you're going on your mission here. Don't allow yourself to procrastinate here. I think engagement is a good idea. Don't overthink things. You know, follow your intuition rather than, you know, have that internal sort of conflict. Be the best example of what you want to be, or what you want to manifest, basically, within your relationships. Okay? In the future, or the good stuff of where's the good direction we should be going, we got the Star and we got the Seven of Pentacles. So nurturing our ultimate dreams, basically, as a collective. So what are you going to be ultimately manifesting for you? Four of Wands, marriage card, unification between you and others in a very concrete way. That's what you could be doing. You could be heading towards marriage here, walking away from something and heading towards marriage, walking towards the unification of you and your family, walking towards the unification of you and your friends or your community that you live in. Whichever you hold in the highest esteem and that you want to manifest, you will do it as long as it's towards unification in a really, really beautiful way. The moon, which is at the top of the dial here, and this is the super moon that sort of says, okay, manifestations are all in place, okay, now let's go and do it, sort of thing. And it's, you know, that's what's got to be coming through, and it's sort of like it's the moment when the gun goes off and it's the time to start the race. And we got the Six of Swords and the Nine of Wands. The Six of Swords and the Nine of Wands in the collective was a case of, you know, if we've learnt about this, we're going to get, the universe is going to help us out, and the healthy boundaries are going to stop us from going backwards. You are offering so much to the collective. Just you being you. The possibilities that you spread out through your infectious enthusiasm. That's what you've got to be engaging in, your infectious enthusiasm. Comes out really beautifully, and I think you're going to be almost like one of those signs that is giving everybody a rite of passage and helping everyone through. You know, let's have a look at your jobs, your business and your projects, and what you want to sort of manifest through that. Thank you very much for being here, by the way, Aries. I really do appreciate it. Showing your appreciation through any which way you want to, which you see fit on YouTube, and that could be through subscribing, liking, commenting, but also sharing. And sharing is really important. It helps us to reach a wider audience, and I really do appreciate you for doing that. There's also links in the description below where you can book up a private reading with myself, and there's different formulas that you can choose from. There's also the healing as well, which I do online, so you can choose that. You can book it up at the time and date that sort of corresponds with you, and deal with it, you know, the whole thing online. It's really easy to do. There's also an email there, and I do workshops, and I'm going to be giving workshops in the UK between September and October, and in the US in October and November. So just send me an email telling me where you are in the world, if it interests you to go on these workshops. And what I do in these workshops is connect people to the universal vibration and help people to learn how they are connected, and the conversation that is within them, and how it fits into the energy. It's been absolutely brilliant. I've helped hundreds of people do it, and it's always a very good eye-opener weekend for everybody. Yeah, so just send us an email telling us where you are and the sort of distance you're willing to travel, so then I can give you notifications of where there is going to be a workshop near you, the where and whens and all the things that go along with it. So yes, let's get on with your financial side. Thank you very much, Aries, for being with us. On the karmic path, on the collective, it's as if we've been trying too hard, and we need to put a bit of joy and light into the whole sort of thing, because, you know, there's no point mulling over the past and trying to get justice from the past. You know, make sure your future is just, you know, is noble in a way, but enjoying it as we go. And I think that's really important. Let's see what goes on for you. You get the Page of Swords, which is really nice because we've got the the Knight of Swords over there. It's time to open this journey, or time to strike forth. And that's what the page does. It opens the pathway. And that's what they're learning, to secure the pathway as they open it. And it's opening it through great ideas, which you can use it in through your intuition, and converting it into reality with the Emperor card. It plays really well here, and your karmic mission is almost to sort of say, now is the time to open that pathway. The universe here, of how the universe was influencing it, was with the Four of Cups and the Queen of Wands. And this is where we come into that justification of the past. Don't look for justification. Look to the future. Walk towards the future and get engaged or enthusiastic about the moment, about the thing that you're just getting involved in this moment. And when it's done and dusted, you can move on to the next thing. And just being really there, very present in life, I think. This is what the universe is trying to help us with. And you get the King of Cups. You could do this in your stride. You do it with your eyes closed here, Aries. You have huge amounts of knowledge, understanding and wisdom within you about how we do things, and being just in the situation, being very noble, let's put it that way, and being very noble of rooting for the noble cause, as it were, rooting for the right. So I think here is where you got the King of Cups. It's almost as if like it's plain sailing for you. It's things are coming to the surface, which is going to make that noble pathway so much easier to live in the material world. And you're gonna feel right at home. The universe wants you to feel right at home. In the things that might be holding us back, we had the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Ten of Pentacles is the abundance. It could be anything to do with our taxes, the governance, our things that we buy and stuff like that. We've got a lot of abundance, and it seems like it's been collected in the hands of the few and not for the collective. And that's the thing that's been holding us back in a way. So what's the thing that's holding you back on your manifestation? Temperance. Maybe you've been a bit too patient, Aries. It's time to bring out the fire. Time to bring out the ram and sort of nudge it on through, as if to sort of say, come on, stop messing around. Let's get it done. Let's get it moving. The thing that will hold you back is being patient with others. I think I said this in your weekly reading, actually, funnily enough. I think it's, if they haven't got it, they haven't got it. Just go ahead and follow your path. Don't try and keep covering the backsides of everybody else. I think I told you that exact message. And I think that's what's holding you back. If you're trying to do everything for everybody, you're not going to get to where you should be going. And it's important for the world, for everybody, that you do get to where you're going. This is the thing. In the good stuff, we had the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Swords. There is an understanding that's coming to the surface that we will see things for what they are and kind of go, oh, right, okay, so you guys have been pocketing this money out of our taxes that we've been paying, or, we've been buying things for destruction with our taxes, which I don't agree with. I don't want to spend our money on that sort of thing. Why? It just seems like a no-brainer. Why are we doing this? That sort of thing, And that's where the healthy boundaries are now coming in place. Well, so we can get the Queen of Swords, which is actually choosing and taking a direction. And then you get strength. I didn't know what the card was. You might have seen it way before me, actually. And being strong and true to you. This is what I'm saying about here. Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and start manifesting. Start putting things into place within your energy, within your emotions, within your finances, within your physical being. Yet knowing that you should be going where you should be going and doing what you're doing, and just feeling at one with that. Really heading off in that direction with a real force that is within you. And just dispelling any doubts that you might have had in the past. And then the supermoon, what happens here, top of the dial, we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands. This is where through this understanding of what's been going on, staying strong and true to it, you know, through the understanding of what's been going on, it's going to make things change. And it's going to change in a way for the collective where it's going to be much more fortuitous for the collective. And we've got to then start having a control, learning about how to control our passions in order to get things done. You know, that's what it's all about there. I mean, that plays perfectly into your strengths, because you can do that with ease. You get the Knight of Cups. With this new sort of thing, I think there's a whole new offering coming your way. Did we see it in your weekly? We might have done. You are the gifts that you're giving to your relationships, I think. And in your workspace, all of a sudden, you're getting repaid through that. You're getting lots of offerings. You can manifest some beautiful opportunities within your life. And it's not just financial gain here. This is real satisfaction gain. Of yes, this is the number of hours I want to be doing, the work I want to be doing, this is all perfect. There's a really good offering coming your way here, Aries, if you apply through you the things here, of the things that are holding you back and the things that are pushing you forward, basically. Absolutely brilliant reading. Thank you very much, Aries, for being here. Don't forget, you've got your weekly reading coming out on Saturday. I will see you there for that. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.